Alright, so in the last video, I chose real estate as my niche, and today I'm actually building the voice AI agent that is going to land me my first client. So first of all, let me do a quick recap for anyone who is new here. So I'm Benny, and I'm building an AI automation agency completely from scratch and documenting the entire journey right here on this channel. So in the last video, I analyzed multiple industries and chose real estate agent as my target niche. And you'll be like, why real estate agent? Because they lose thousands of dollars every single month just because of slow response time. For example, when someone calls them at 11 p.m. asking, is this property available? And by the time agent replies, the lead is already talking to other three agents. So basically this speed is equals to money in real estate industries. And today in this video, we're going to build the exact solution for this problem. So let's dive in. Alright, so the AI voice agent we are going to build as a solution for the real estate agent is going to have these all following features. Number one, answer property inquiries. For example, when someone calls about the property, for example, they're asking about price, location, availability, features, so that our AI agent is going to be able to answer instantly and no more waiting for the real agent. And the second one is book viewing appointment. When user want to see property, then our AI is gonna collect their name, their email, their contact, their preferred date and time, and gonna book the appointments on calendar automatically. So the agent wake up and confirm the appointments instead of missed opportunities. So that's gonna be awesome, right? So that's where the most time is gonna save, right? And the third one is handle FAQs. For example, when user asked what the deposit required, when is it available, or pets are allowed. So AI knows all of this and gonna answer immediately, so the agent doesn't waste time answering the same questions 50 times a day. And the fourth one is store data in CRM. Every conversation, every contact details, every booking goes straight into CRM or database. So basically the agent is record of every single lead without even lifting a finger. And the last one is transfer to human when needed. For example, when someone asks something complex or want to negotiate, then our AI is gonna smoothly transfer the call to the real agent. So yeah, this is all, and with that framework, let's dive in and let's build it and let's make it real. Alright, so now let's build our agent, and as you guys already know, it's same as like other videos, we're going to use Retell AI, because to build agent inside of Retell AI, it's so easy and it gives us more customization tools inside of Retell AI that makes it more better, you know. So now let's build our agent. Tap on this create agent and voice agent, of course. And we're going to create this time with multi-prompt agent. So you're like, why multi-prompt agent, right? So because multi-prompt agent gives us more flexibility and gives us to build our agent in more depth, you know. Alright, so here we are. So as you can see, here we're going to build our entire voice assistant for real estate. And yeah, let's start then. So first of all, let's name it real estate agent. Okay, so to build any kind of agent, the first thing we have to do is we have to write a system prompt so that we can be able to give our agent their identity, their personality, their job, so that all things we are going to define from a system prompt. Okay, so as you guys can see here, here's our entire system prompt. And if you see, I first of all give them their identity. Their name is called Emily, and I've simply said you are the voice assistant for Sarah Mitchell at Mitchell Properties Limited in Manchester, UK. So basically, Mitchell Property is a real estate business, and we're building the AI voice assistant for this Mitchell Properties. Okay, and the name of the agent of that Mitchell Property is Sarah Mitchell. So we are basically building our voice AI agent for this business, which is located in Manchester. And then after that, I simply said your role is to assist callers with property inquiries, viewing bookings, and property details, availability questions, and general real estate information. Okay, so I basically give our AI voice agent their job, their role, what their work is inside of that Mitchell Properties, right? And then after that, I simply define their personality, like interact with the users in this way, like professional, friendly, helpful, and buyers always feels welcomed and informed. Okay, and then after that, for any specific scenarios like legal disputes, complex negotiation, or personal landlord issues, transfer the call to the Sarah Mitchell, who is the agent of this Mitchell Properties. Okay. In case if user is asking something like this, then our AI agent is going to transfer the call to Sarah Mitchell. Okay, and then after that, I have simply given some kind of roles like be concise, keep response short and easy to follow, don't overwhelm with too much information at once. Okay, So these are some points which makes our agent know how they're going to interact with users. So you can write in your way, like how you want your AI agent to interact with users, or like that's on you. And after that, in the last, I again added, like, if user wanna talk to Sarah, or after three unclear interaction where you can't help, then transfer to Sarah Mitchell immediately. So we are going to set up later this all things, okay? So don't worry about it. And then after getting all the information from the users, use N8N tools, transfer all the data into our CRM. So we are going to do all the things. So stick to me and let's move ahead. And then in the last, I have added some forbidden action, like never invent property details, price, availability, never keep talking if they are frustrated, transfer the call immediately to our agent. So these are some points our AI is gonna avoid during the conversation. Okay. And in the last, as you can see here, I have added time handling. I have added my time zone. Based on this time zone, our agent is going to book the appointments inside of the calendar. Okay. Okay, so now let's move ahead, and congrats, we have just completed our 20% of the work. So if you see here, you can choose it by yourself, like if you want your user speak first or your agent speak first. So you can choose based on your. Okay, so we are going to set up our entire things right here inside of this box. Okay, so if you tap on here, you're going to see this page, and here we're going to write just system prompt. Okay, because any kind of agent is built just because of a prompt, right? The more better prompt you write, the more better result you're gonna get, right? So it also allow us to write a prompt in depth, like if you tap on this new state, you are going to see something like this. You can build like a tree, you can write your system prompt in terms of tree. Okay, something like this, and you can connect your tools from here to here, and sorry, something like this. You can build your agent as in depth as you can, but we don't need that much node. So let me remove all of it. So the first thing you have to remember, we are building the agent who can be able to answer the questions of the Mitchell properties, which is our business we are building the agent for. And another thing, we need our agent to being able to book the appointments, right? So we just need two or maximum three nodes. Okay, so we need some, for example, we need something like this. The first node is for intro. Like we're going to, okay. So in this intro node, we're going to set up like how our AI is gonna start the conversation with users. And we're also going to add rules, like in which case AI should use these tools, or in what case AI should use these tools. So we are going to define all the things right here in this node. Okay, this node is going for responsible to book the appointments, like when user asks for to book the viewing property, then this tool is going to transfer to this tool. Okay, so let's not make it too complex because it's too easy. So yeah, I think we need just two node, like for intro and to book the appointments. That's all. And I think we also need another node for to give the access to our AI to the frequently asked questions, so that when user asks something, then AI can use this node to in order to get the answer and inform the users. Okay, so yeah, I think that can be done with knowledge base. So yeah, let's build inside of our Retell AI so that we can be able to clarify whether we should use this node or not. Okay, so now let's build it. So the first thing you have to do is you have to click on this new state, and if you tap here, you're going to see this page, and this is where we're going to clarify all the things, like what this node is specifically for, right? But the first thing we have to do is we have to let's name it. Okay, so now let's our entire system prompt. Alright, so if you see here, I have write the entire system prompt based on three things. Like I have specified their task, how they're gonna talk with agent, like their flow, and in the last I have added transfer rules, right? Like in which case AI should use which tools. So let me explain one by one. In the task, as you can see here, I have added like handle the customer with their questions and help them book the viewing of property, right? So basically our AI is going to be responsible for two things, like to help the users to answer their questions and then to book the appointments with the Sarah. And then as you can see in the flow section, I will greet warmly and introduce yourself like something like this. Hello, thank you for calling Mitchell Properties. This is Emily, the virtual assistant. How may I help you? So whenever user calls our agent, then our AI is gonna welcome them like this. Okay. So you can customize it like in whatever way you want. And then after that, I have simply added a condition like wait for user response. If it's unclear, then deliver this message. I can help you with property viewing, answering questions about our available rentals and sales, providing detailed property information, discussing pricing, availability, or connecting you with Sarah directly. What do you like to do? Our AI is gonna deliver this message only if user response is unclear. Okay. And then in the last, as you can see here, in transfer rules. So if you see, in the first I've added, if user asks questions about property like their location, their availability, their price, then use the knowledge base to answer all the questions. Okay, so we are going to add the entire information about the mutual properties or the business basically we're building the agent for into our knowledge base. Okay, like how much properties are listed there, like how much property is available, what's their price, what's their location. So we're going to store that into a document or into like PDF file, and we're going to upload that into our knowledge base so that our AI agent is going to able to access of that document and they can be able to handle the questions of user based on that document. Okay, and also we're going to add the document of the frequently asked questions. So again, we're going to add all the frequently asked questions into a document and upload it on knowledge base. Okay, so let me show you how to do it very quick. So first of all, let's get back into our main dashboard, and if you tap here in this knowledge base, and if you tap here on this add button, you can see here I've already uploaded about the mutual properties and the frequently asked questions, right? So first thing, let me show you. Alright, so if you see here, this is the knowledge base of our Sarah Mitchell properties. This is where the entire information about the company is stored. As you can see here, name of the company, Mitchell Properties Limited, agent name, Sarah Mitchell, their location, their phone number, their email, and like when the Mitchell property is opened, all the things is stored right here. And also like in which areas Mitchell Properties provide services, like in as you can see here, for example, Manchester City Centre, Disbury, Fallowfield, Salford Case. And as you can see here, these all are the property that is available, which is listed for sale or for rented. As you can see here, the first property is Deansgate apartment, and all the details of this property is stored right here. As you can see here, their details like ideal for young persons or couples. So if any couples is searching for any property, then they can of course find this one. And the second property, Disbury House. So these are basically a property that is available for sale. So as you can see here, Salford Keys Penthouse, which is available for £425,000. So yeah, just four properties are available to Mitchell Properties, and of course this isn't a real. I've just created with ChatGPT. And in other document, as you can see here, I have added the entire frequently asked questions of Mitchell Properties, right? As you can see here, like what area does Mitchell Properties Limited cover? So as I said, Manchester City Centre, Didsbury, Fallowfield, Salford Keys. So if user asks some questions from like here, the AI is gonna able to access of this document and can be able to handle the questions of users. So yeah, these two documents we're going to add right here in this knowledge base. So to add that, as you can see here, just tap on this add button, and if you tap here in this add new knowledge base, and you're gonna see this page, and you can simply tap on this plus button, and you can enter your name, and then you can upload your document right here. So I hope you got it. And now let's back to our agent and let's complete it. So I'm gonna select my document, Mitchell Properties, and also a file. That's all. Now let's back to our this prompt section area and let's finish it. So if you see, the first one is done, right? If user asked about properties like location, availability, so this one is done, right? Now let's move to another one. So transfer to book these tools if user want to ship any properties or want to book the appointments. So we're going to create a node called book viewing right here, and the work of this node is going to be, or tools of going to be, to book the appointments. Simple. So yeah, let's do it. And if you tap here on this new state, and you can place it wherever you want, and you can simply join it from here to this one. So if you connect this node to this one, you are going to see this button called edge, right? So if you tap here on this edge, you can simply write the condition, like in which condition this agent should transfer to this one. So we are going to add the add the condition. So I simply gonna set trigger this node, and we're going to simply first of all save it, and we're going to copy this one. Okay, so if you see here, trigger to this node if user want to see any properties or want to book the appointments. Okay, so we're going to simply paste it. So if you see a trigger to this node if user want to see any properties or want to book the appointments. It's simple. And again we're going to hit save. So now if you tap on this node, you are going to see again the same page as like this one. Okay, so first of all let's name this one as we have added book viewing. So this is going to be the name of this tool. And again you should have to write the entire prompt, like what this node is for, or that what's the work of this node. So we're going to write entire things right here in this prompt box. Okay, so if you see here, I've again added the system prompt as same as like this one, the task and the flow and some rules, So if you see in the task, I've added handle property inquiry request and help user to book the appointments or to book the property viewing, simple, or book the viewing property. And if you see here in this flow section, we have added some step, like how our AI is gonna interact with users, like how our AI is gonna help the users to book the appointments, or like how many details our AI is gonna ask to the users. So if you see here, let me show you. So in the step 1, I've added like politely confirm which property they are asking about to ensure the request is linked correctly. For example, as you can see here, may I confirm which properties you are interested in? Is it Dinsgate apartment or Ditsbury house, Fallowfield studio or Salford Keys penthouse? So let's say any user wanna see the property called Dinsgate apartment. Okay, so basically our AI is gonna reconfirm like do you mean Dinsgate apartment, by saying something like this, And if you see in this step 2, ask how you can assist with that property. For example, great. If the user choose the property, then our AI is gonna say something like this. Great. What can it tell you about the property? The property they have been selected. For example, let's say they have selected Dinsgate. So our AI is gonna what can I tell you about the Dinsgate property or Dinsgate house, apartment, whatever. Are you interested in pricing, availability, features, or would you like to schedule a viewing? So if user asks about availability, features, or pricing, our agent is going to use their knowledge base to answer all the questions. And if user want to book the appointments, then agent is going to use the tools which we're going to add here right in a moment. And in the step 3, as you can see here, if the request is unclear, offer gentle guidance. If there's something that is unclear, then our AI isn't gonna say something like this. I can help you with rental prices, property features, or location details, or book a viewing. What do you like to know? Only if user instruction is unclear. Okay. And in the step 4, capture any specific requirement or questions. Do you like, for example, do you have any specific requirement like parking, pets, or furnished? For example, do you have any specific requirement like parking, pets, or furnished options? And then in the step 5, repeat key information back for confirmation. So once user confirm the property, like which property they're interested in, our AI gonna confirm that again by repeating the same information. For example, just to confirm, you're looking for X bedroom property around this price range in this area. Is that correct? Something like this, And as you can see in the last step, offer next step. So for example, based on what you've told me, this property sounds perfect for you. Would you like to schedule a viewing? If user wanna know more about the property, then they're going to ask a question to our AI agent, and our AI is gonna use their knowledge base to answer that. Simple. If user are interested in booking the viewing, then our AI is gonna ask for their name, their email, their phone, their date and time, like when they wanna book the appointments. And once our AI have all the details, then our AI is gonna go ahead, and as you can see, after getting all this, use these tools to check the slot. If the slot is available, then use these tools. But if it is not available, then politely ask for another time. Okay. So basically we're going to create these two tools. This tool is going for a check availability. For example, let's say a user want to book the appointments for 11 a.m. right? So our agent is going to check the calendar slot. If it's available, then our AI is going to book the appointments by using this tool. But if it's not available, then our AI is going to ask for another time slot or another time user want to book the appointments. And once appointment is booked, end with clear closure and reassurance. For example, your viewing request has been submitted and Sarah will be in touch within 2 hours. Is there anything else I can help you with today? So you can customize it based on your however you want your AI to close the call. So if you see here, there's two tools we have to add in this node, right? Check availability and book the appointments. This is for to search the slot, and this is to book the appointments, right? So let's do it. Okay, so in order to add these two tools, we have to tap on this tools button called add. And if you see here, there's two options: check calendar availability and book on the calendar. So if you tap on here, you're gonna see this one. And so in order to add these tools, we have to set up first of all on cal.com. So this is basically a platform which allow us to schedule a call, or like it's like a calendar. So first of all, let's name it which we have added in our system prompt. So if you see here in this description box, when user asks for availability, check the calendar and provide available slots. So this is basically going for to check the availability, and of course you guys know, right? So in order to add these tools, we need API key of cal.com and the event ID of cal.com. So first of all, we have to set up all the things on cal.com. Okay, so let's do it. So if you go on cal.com, you're gonna see this page, and of course, first of all, you have to make an account. So I'm gonna sign up with my Google. Alright, so once you sign up, you're gonna see this page, and here we have to first of all create an event. So in order to create event, we have to tap on this create, and if you tap here, you're gonna see this one. So you simply have to give a title like something like what your business name or whom you're building the agent for. It's a new bro. So I'm gonna say Mitchell Properties. Okay, so in the description, if you want, then you can add like I'm gonna say a quick meeting with Sarah. And in this duration, you can add by yourself like for how long this event is going for. So for example, in our case, we are going to add for 30 minutes, and we're gonna continue it. So our event is created, but we have to customize it a little bit. So if you go on availability hours or working hours, you're gonna see this page. So we are going to add this based on our Sarah Mitchell properties, right? So if you see here, Monday to Friday 9 to 6 p.m., right? And at Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday by appointments. So we are going to close by on Sunday and Saturday by 10. Okay, so based on this, we are going to add right here. Okay, so edit availability. Okay, so if you see here, I've added Monday to Friday 9 to 6 p.m., right? At Saturday, sorry, what's that? If we go on our here, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., right? So it's Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, and Saturday I've closed. So I'm gonna hit save. So yeah, almost our work is done here on cal.com. So if you see on that Retell AI, what they're asking for the API key and the event ID, right? So in order to get all this, we have to, so in order to get event ID, as you can see here, it's here, this number only. Okay, so you just have to copy it from here and just copy it and paste in this one. And in order to get the API key, you should have to go on setting and tap on this API key, and you can create your a new API key, right? So I'm going to say Mitchell properties, and you can add your expiry date, but I'm gonna no expire. And here's your API key. So you just copy it and paste it here, and you can of course add your time zone. So I'm gonna add mine. So once you're done, just hit save, and we're good to go, dude. And as you can see here, our first tool has been added, right? So it's same as like that, we have to add another one. So if we tap on this, and we're gonna and this time we're going to set a book on calendar. Again, we should have to add the exact things, right? So let's name it. As you can see in this description, when user asks to book an appointment, book it on calendar, right? So again, we need API key and event ID. API key we are going to paste right here, and event ID we are going to get that from there. And you copy this and paste it right here, and write the time zone. That's optional. If you want to write, then of course you can. It's not necessary. And I'm gonna hit save. So if you see here, the two tools has been added, right? Check availability and book appointment. This is for to check the slot if available or not, and another is to book the appointments. So we're almost done, right? So let's test our agent and let's see if it's working or not. And then we're going to set up how we're going to store our all the data into a CRM. Okay. So first of all, let's test it if it's working or not. Okay. So let's test it out. So today is Saturday, as you can see here, and calendar. Okay, so today is Saturday, so we're going to book the appointments for a Monday, okay, 29 December. Because on our calendar, if you see here, we have closed on Sunday, right? So we're going to book the appointments on for Monday, okay? So let's test it out and let's see if it's working or not.
Hello, thank you for calling Mitchell Properties. This is Emily, the virtual assistant. How may I help you today?
Hey, Emily, I'm looking for a house to rent.
Great. Just to make sure I help you with the right options, are you interested in a specific area or number of bedrooms? We currently have a 3-bed semi-detached house in Didsbury available from February 1st. Would you like more details about this property, or are you looking for something different?
No, I'm looking for property in Fallowfield.
Thank you for clarifying. You're welcome. We have a studio apartment available in Fallowfield for £750 per month, and all bills are included. It's fully furnished, has a kitchenette, and is available immediately. And would you like more details about the studio, or are you interested in booking a viewing?
No, yeah, let's book the viewing.
Perfect. May I have your name, please, to get the viewing appointment started?
Yeah, it's Benny.
Thank you, Benny. Could I also have your email address to confirm the viewing details?
Yeah, sure. It's globallens07@gmail.com.
Thanks, Benny. And could I have your phone number as well, just in case we need to reach you about the appointment?
Yeah, 97494099976.
Thank you, Benny. Now, what date and time would you prefer for the viewing? I can check available slots for you.
Can you tell me the date of today? Like, what's the date of today?
Of course. Today is Saturday, December 27th, 2025. Would you like to book your viewing for today, or is there another date that works better for you?
Okay, can you book me for upcoming Monday?
Absolutely. On Mondays, we have viewing slots at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 5 p.m. Which time would you prefer for your viewing in Fallowfield?
Okay, let's book the appointment for 3 p.m.
Let me quickly check if the 3 p.m. slot on Monday is available for your viewing. The closest available slot on Monday is from 3:15 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. Would you like to book your viewing for that time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Booking your viewing for Monday, December 29th at 3:15 p.m. Your viewing is booked for Monday, December 29th at 3:15 p.m. Sarah will be in touch within 2 hours to confirm the details. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Thank you for choosing Mitchell Properties.
Wow. So now if we check our calendar, if it's booked or not. So as you can see here at 3:15 p.m. The appointment has been booked. And they have included all the details, right? As you can see here, the number I provided, the email, and a quick meeting with Sarah, which we added in cal.com. And in the additional, as you can see here, they've also added studio apartment viewing in Fallowfield for Benny, all bills included, fully furnished. So we have chosen this one property, right? Fallowfield studio. So they have included these things too, right? So yeah, awesome, dude. Nice, I love it. Okay, so if you go back and if you tap on this call history and you just use this one, so tap on this one and you can be able to you can have access of all the like entire conversation. Like if you tap on this, you can
Hello.
you can
Thank
be
you
able
for
to
calling
listen
Mitchell Properties.
all the things, right? As you can see here, they first of all use the check availability tool, right? To check the appointments, to check the slot if it's available or not. And then, as you can see here, they used book appointments tool. And the tool result is successfully booked, right? And as you have already saw, the appointment has been booked, right? So yeah, it's working so nicely, right? Alright, so almost our 80 to 90% of work has been finished, right? So now we need to store our data into our CRM, right? Okay, so if you see here, I'm on Airtable, right? So here we're going to store all the data, like the name of the user, their email, their phone number, the date and time, and the property, like which property the user has interested in, right? So we're going to store all the information right here. You can create it simply by going on Airtable. Okay, so in order to get the entire data right here, we have to set up in N10. So let's get on N10 too. Okay, so if we go on N10, this is basically a no-code platform which allow us to build some automations, and you can do lots of things, right? So if you want to build any agent, then I have uploaded tons of tutorials on my channel. You can go and check it out. So here we should have to create workflow by tapping here, and then we have to tap on this at first step, and we're going to search for webhook. Okay, sorry, webhook, and we're gonna tap on this first one. So here we have to copy this URL, but before we have to switch from get to post, and then we have to copy this URL, and from here immediately we can switch it to using response to webhook. Okay, and yeah, and now let's back to our Retell AI, and if we tap on this book viewing and scroll it, and again tap on this add tool, and if you see here in this last option, this is custom function, right? So if you tap there, you're gonna see this. So we're basically going to transfer all the data from Retell AI to N10 through a webhook, right? So we're going to paste that URL right here, and you can name it. So I'm simply gonna name it N10, and in this description you can add something like get all the data of user. Okay, so that's all. And then if you scroll out, you're gonna see this page. You have to switch on a form, and here you can add things like what information you want the agent extract from users. So we need their name, their email, their contact, the services, and when they are booking the appointments, right? So we're going to set up one by one. So first thing, we have to add their name, right? So to do that, we have to tap on this add, and here you can write name. Okay, and in this description you can write something like name of user, and you can check it, because if it is required, right? We need the name of user, that's required. And same is like I'm going to set up the entire one, their email, contact, which property they are interested in, and when they want to book the appointments, right? Okay, so if you see here, I have added one by one all of this, right? So their name, their email, their contact, which property they are interested in, and in the last date and time when they want to book the appointments, right? So that's all, right? Now, so in the last, as you can see here, there's two options: speak during the execution, speak after the execution, right? So if you want your AI speak while running this tool, you can select this one. Your AI gonna speak something like this. Let me check that for you while running this tool, right? But if you tap on this speak after execution, so once this tool has been executed, once all the things has been done, then our AI is gonna speak, right? So we're going to select this one, and we're going to save it. So I'm going to hit on save. Oh, if you see here, there's error. Okay, so date and I got it. So if you see here, in this we have to add underscore. Okay, otherwise it's not gonna be added. So yeah, now we're gonna update it and gonna save it. So yeah, as you can see here, our another tool has also been added, right? So now let's test it out, and let's transfer the data to our N10. Okay, so in order to get the data, we have to first of all execute this, and then we're going to test this again. Okay, so let's test it out.
Oh, thank you for calling Mitchell Properties. This is Emily, the virtual assistant. How may I help you today?
Hey Emily, I'm looking for a house in Dinsgate.
Just to clarify, did you mean Deansgate in Manchester City Center? We currently have a 2-bedroom apartment available there, but not a house. Are you interested in hearing more about the Deansgate apartment, or are you specifically looking for a house?
Okay, Dinsgate apartment is gonna be perfect for me. Can you book me a viewing?
Great choice. I'd be happy to help you book a viewing for the Dean's Gate apartment. To get started, may I have your name, please?
Yeah, it's Benny.
Thanks, Benny. Could you please provide your email address so I can confirm your viewing appointment?
Yeah, it's globallens07@gmail.com.
Perfect, thank you. And could I have your contact phone number as well, just in case we need to reach you about the viewing?
Yeah, it's 97494099976.
Thank you, Benny. Now, what date and time would you like to view the Dean's Gate apartment? I can also let you know which slots are available if you have a preferred day in mind.
Yeah, I'm looking to come on upcoming Tuesday.
Let me check the available viewing slots for the upcoming Tuesday for you. Benny, we have viewing slots available on Tuesday from 9:15 a.m. to 5:45 p.m. Is there a specific time within that range that works best for you?
Yeah, let's do it around 12:15 p.m.
Booking your viewing for Tuesday at 12:15 p.m. Your viewing for the Dean's Gate apartment is booked for Tuesday at 12:15 p.m. Sarah will be in touch within 2 hours to confirm the details and answer any questions you might have. Is there anything else I can help you?
Bye-bye. Okay, so again, the appointment has been booked. As you can see here, on Tuesday, on 30 December, on Tuesday, the appointment has been booked from 12:15 to 12:45, right? And if you see here, viewing requested for Dean's Gate apartment, so it's perfect, right? Now let's check out in N10 if we got our data or not. Alright, so if we see here in our N10, we've just got all the information. So if you tap on this one, and then you're going to see all these things, right? So if you tap, if you close this all things, then you're going to see, as you can see here, the name we provided, okay, there's typing wrong, right? Benny, it's Benny, but that's okay. And the exact same email we got, which we provided during the conversation, and the property we've selected, Dean's Gate apartment, and the date and time we've selected for 12 p.m. right? So all the information we've got, right, from Retell AI. So now we have to transfer this all data to our Airtable, right here on this. So how are you gonna do it? First of all, you make sure you've created these tables on your own, right? Then we're going to tap on this plus button and gonna search for Airtable. And I'm gonna tap on this one, and then gonna select this create or update record. So at first, if you come here, you're gonna say this page or this one only, create new credential, right? But I have already selected mine. So if you tap on this, they're going to ask you for access token, right? So in order to get this token, you should have to go on Airtable. So in order to get that, just tap on this your profile X button and on this builder hub. And once you come here, you're gonna have this page, right? This personal access token. So you just have to tap on this one, and you can name it whatever you want, and you can simply select. You should have to select from here that we recommend that we have told, the data records read, data record write, schema base is read, right? So you make sure tap all these things, right? So first of all, data record read, and another one, data record write. So data record read, record write, and another one is schema base read, right? I think, yeah, schema base is read. So yeah, that's all. And now we have to tap on this one in order to select our table, right? So I have created this one table, Sarah Mitchell CRM. I'm gonna select this one, and if you tap on this create token, you're gonna have this token, and you can just copy it and paste it right here in this access token. And once you paste it, you're gonna see this connected test is successfully. So I've already connected to mine, so I don't need to do it again. So I'm gonna select this Sarah Mitchell CRM that I have created on my Airtable, right? As you can see here, Sarah Mitchell CRM. So I'm gonna select that one and gonna select this data. As you can see here, it's called data. Once you select that data, you're gonna have this all column basically that we have created here in Airtable, right? Name, phone, email, date and time, and property details, right? So you're gonna have all these things. So here you can simply select this name and remove it. It's not needed. And once you have all this, now we just have to drag the information from here and drop it here, right? So in order to get that all, as you can see here, name. So we have to drag the it's email. Name, we have to drag the name and drop right here. Same is like that. I'm going to with all, right? Email, I'm going to drag it and drop it here. And the contact, I'm going to drag it and drop it here. And then date and time here. and in the last Proco editor. So it's Dinskate apartment. Yeah, I think we have done almost our entire work. Now let's test it out and let's check it if it's working or not. This is going to be a final, and so yeah, let's do it. Okay, so before doing the final one, let's switch these to executions so that we can be able to see if the tool has been executed or not. So if you see the last time the tool has been executed on December 27, 11, 7, right? So now let's test it and let's see,
Hello. Thank you for calling Mitchell Properties. This is Emily, the virtual assistant. How may I help you today?
Hey Emily, I'm looking to buy a penthouse in Salford Keys.
Thank you for your interest. Just to confirm, are you asking about the Salford Keys penthouse in Manchester? If so, I can provide details about the property, its features, and the purchase process. Would you like more information about the penthouse, or are you interested in booking a viewing?
Yeah, let's book a viewing.
Great choice. The Salford Keys penthouse is available for viewings right away. May I have your name, please, so I can start arranging the appointment for you?
Yeah, it's Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Could I also have your email address to confirm your viewing appointment?
Yeah, it's nick@gmail.com.
Thanks, Nick. Could you please provide your contact phone number as well? This will help us reach you if there are any updates about your viewing.
Yeah, it's 9854368954.
Perfect, thank you. Now, when would you like to schedule your viewing for the Salford Keys penthouse? I can check available slots for you. Do you have a preferred date and time in mind?
Yeah, what about upcoming Monday around 12 p.m.?
Let me check if Monday at 12 p.m. is available for your viewing. It looks like the 12 p.m. slot on Monday is already booked, but there is availability from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. that day. Would you like to book your viewing at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. on Monday instead? Or if you prefer, there are also slots available on Tuesday morning. Let me know what works best for you.
Yeah, let's do it around 11 a.m. on Monday.
Your viewing for the Salford Keys penthouse is confirmed for Monday at 11 a.m. Sarah will be in touch within 2 hours to follow up and answer any questions you might have. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Thank you for choosing Mitchell Properties.
Alright, so the appointment has been booked. Now let's check it out if the data has been stored in our CRM and the appointment has been booked or not. So if you go on our calendar, we can see here on 11 a.m. the appointment has been booked. As you can see here for the Salford Keys penthouse that which you have said in our conversation, right? And let's see if the data has been stored in our CRM or not. So first of all, if you see here in N10, the another, as you can see, it just succeeded. The another execution has been done, right, at 11:32. It's also 11:32, right? So and it's showing succeed. It means the workflow has been worked, right? So now let's check it out in our Airtable if the data has been stored or not. So if you go here, and as you can see here, this one we have done earlier, and this one is just which we have done in our conversation, right? We have given the name Nick and this email and this phone number, and the appointment has been booked for December 29. It's same as you can see here, December 29 at 11 a.m. For Salford Keys penthouse. So yeah, it's amazing, right? So all the thing is working smoothly, right? Alright, so agent is built and we tested it. It was working smoothly, and our agent is being able to answer the questions, book the viewing appointment, and can be able to store the data into a CRM. But here's the thing, building it was the easy part, but the hard part is to finding a clients, and that's where most of the people fail. Like, I can build the coolest agent in the world, but if I can't be able to convince anybody who can be able to pay for that services like a $500, $1,000 for per month, it fails, right? So now we have our needs, we have our product. Now we just need someone who can be able to pay. So not someone, I mean a real estate agent, because that's our target, right? So from the next video, we're going to find our first client, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm actually finding this. So it's going to be a fun, and if you haven't joined our journey yet, you are falling apart. So hit the subscribe button and see you in the next one with something even more great. For now, thank you for watching.